How's it going, everybody? Cameron here, the Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Now, I've got some exciting news here. A subscriber of mine by the name of BowlsEG shared this with me last night on Twitter. Now, there was a tweet that went out from Microids confirming Flashback 2 is in production and will launch in 2022 on consoles and PC. Stay tuned for more information. So this is absolutely shocking to me, incredible news. For those of you who are not aware, the original Flashback, The Quest for Identity, is one of my most cherished games from my childhood. I had that game way back in 1995. At the time, I think it was like $20 in the bargain bin at Kmart for the Super NES. I picked it up. Unbeknownst to me, what the game was really about, but I was just right away when I saw the box art, I knew right away I had to have it. And when I brought it home, I fell in love with the game. Flashback, it is a game that is very similar to Out of This World, which is, again, one of my most favorite games of all time. They share the same similar type of rotoscoped animation. The storylines are somewhat similar. Obviously, both games take place on an alien planet, I guess you could say. And a lot of times people like to compare the two games. Now, Flashback hasn't had the greatest history over the last several decades, I guess you could say at this point. It's been 30 years since the original Flashback came out in 1992. In 1995, we got Fade to Black, which came out on the PlayStation 1 and the PC. I used to have that game on the PC, and more recently, I ended up getting it for the PlayStation 1. Now, Fade to Black, in its own right, is a pretty good game. Some people like to bag on it. I think it's a good game for being one of the first 3D open world games, if you will. It's not as good as the original Flashback, but it is a worthwhile sequel. Now, in 2013, we did get another Flashback game. Unfortunately, it was not well received. I never ended up playing it, but it did look absolutely atrocious, which is unfortunate because the original game designer, Paul Cousette, was involved in the making of that game back in 2013. I don't know what happened with that game, but man, oh man, that was a huge disappointment. So, I'm reading this article here from Kotaku, and I'll leave a link in the pinned comment. You can check it out. And it talks about Flashback 2. And it says here, original game designer Paul Cousette is back. And he's supervising a team of developers creating Flashback 2, coming again in 2022. Now, Paul Cousette, I believe he actually was the game designer for the point-and-click adventure A Cruise for a Corpse, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a rotoscoped point-and-click adventure as well. Worth checking out if you haven't checked it out before. A really good game. But like I said, we're here today to talk about Flashback 2. I just can't believe I'm reading this. I can't believe it. Obviously, we haven't seen any images of the game, but that one image that they have shown here gives me a little glimmer of hope. I really, truly hope that they go back to the original design and look of the original game with the rotoscoped characters. The same type of control scheme as well. I would just absolutely love that. I really hope they don't fuck this up. This is an opportunity to redeem themselves. This right now is, I'm more hyped for this than anything else right now. That's how much I love Flashback. The only thing that would be better than this is if we got a sequel to Another World or Out of This World. Again, I don't really consider the Sega CD sequel a true sequel. But nonetheless, Flashback 2, again, may not be a big deal for some of you guys out there, but this is a huge deal for me. I absolutely cannot wait to see what this game looks like. I can't believe the game's coming out next year. Makes me think that the game was already in development for quite a while. Hopefully hopefully this isn't going to be a quick cash grab like the Flashback game we got in 2013. Hopefully these guys put a lot of TLC into this one And man, oh man, I just cannot believe we're talking about Flashback in the year 2021. I can't believe this. So anyways, guys, are you excited for this? Leave it in the comments below. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.